everyone, I am Bernajan Alfrecerda from BEdGen and CA. Today, I am going to discuss the differences between the ectomorph, the mesomorph, and the endomorph body types. The three body types we have ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. Everyone's body is different and that's probably goes without saying, right? Some of us are taller, some of us are shorter. There are those with a small frame, whereas others seem to be bigger bones. What you may not know is that there are actually three distinctive body type classifications, also known as somatic types. It can be useful to know your specific somatotype since it can help you tailor your fat or muscle building approach. Accordingly, how to fitness is here to help you better understand these three, the main body types, and be able to see where you need fit. And it's very easy to use one's classifications as a crutch for being unhealthy early. But here, we are not going to use our genetics as an excuse anymore, other the years. First, ectomorph is the skinny guy. This person typically has very little body and very little muscle mass, and they have trouble gaining weight. Now, class for the ectomorph muscle growth takes longer, but on the plus side, the gain that they do make them to be leaner and more solid, better quality feelings. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, we have the endomorph. So, ectomorph generally thin and lean. Ectomorphs tend to have a slender waist, narrow hips and shoulders, small joints, and long legs and arms. They tend to be slim without much body fat or noticeable muscle mass. Okay? Ectomorphs tend to excel in endurance type activity, and many of them prefer cardio training to weightlifting. The key to stimulate muscle growth is to do a minimal amount of cardio required for general health. 3 times a week for 30 minutes is recommended. Best sports for ectomorph sports. Ectomorphs dominate marathons, triathlons, cross-country skiing, and other long-distance and endurance events. All of these sports require light musculature and little fat, relying on aerobic endurance more than power. Ectomorph also tend to do well in racket sports such as squash and tennis, where their long legs can compensate for slower sprints and changes in the direction. At the gym, try indoor cycling, body sculpting, and repeat training, and the group classes that don't require following a fast-paced choreography. The second class, we have endomorph. And this the fat guy, categorized by the soft round body, and they're also struggling to lose weight. Now, at our endomorphs typically gain body fat very easily, but on the plus side, they also gain muscle mass and strength very easily. In fact, a lot of powerlifters and strongmen and wrestlers and football players have an endomorphic body type. Now, in the middle of this kind of the best of both worlds, we have mesomorph. The endomorph body type is solid and generally soft. Endomorphs gain fat very easily, and these are usually of a shorter build with thick arms and legs. Muscles are strong, especially the upper legs. Best sports for endomorph sports. If you're not into football, you might consider long distance swimming. Open water swimmers have less muscle definition and tend to carry more fat than other athletes, but this helps with insulation, and by extension, rowing is also an excellent choice. Rowers tend to be heavier athletes with broad shoulders and long, powerful limbs. Winter sports like cross-country skiing and snowshoeing are also ideal activities that will help you control your weight while taking advantage of your slow, endurance-oriented metabolism. Some other exercises and sports good for endomorphs are badminton, hammer throw, judo, netball, swimming, and tennis. Table is also a good exercise routine example, as it is a combination of cardio and strength training with intervals of fast pace and slower pace moves. And the last, we have the third. The mesomorph is categorized by a muscular body. They typically can gain or lose weight easily depending how they structure their diet in training. And the most part, they have the ideal combination of a lean muscle to low body fat. So class, most bodybuilders have a mesomorphic body structure, especially top-level bodybuilders. Mesomorphs have large bone structure, well-defined muscles, broad shoulders, narrow waist, and attractive, strong body. According to Sheldon, Mesomorphs are adventurous, assertive, competitive, and fearless. They are curious and enjoy trying new things, but can also be obnoxious and aggressive. Best sports for Mesomorph sports. Mesomorphs excel at weightlifting, bodybuilding, and power sports combine endurance and strength. Soccer, hockey, and rugby players are generally mesomorph of average stature.